What's up, peeps? Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks. How have you been, boys and girls? How have you been? You still playing this godforsaken game? Why are you all still playing this game? It's so broken. It's so broken. Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't play this game no more. Not as much anymore, so I don't know if it's still broken or not. I did play it just recently. Took my Kranvagn out, and that's what you're gonna see today. You're gonna see a couple of replays in my Kranvagn and me blubbering over it. It's been a while since I did commentary, so I thought to myself, may as well do something, you know? It's not like I have better things to do with my time. No, but honestly, I do have better things to do with my time, and yeah, this game takes very little amount of time right now in my life. I barely ever play. Actually, everything that I've been showing you on my channel until this point, actually most of it, not everything, was older games. Was games that I played a while ago. So, anyway, this is a recent game. And if you watch my channel in the past, you know I like Kranvagn. It's one of my favorite tanks. Fantastic mobility, fantastic turret armor. Not the greatest penetration, even though you would love to use those APCR rounds that are standard rounds. Their penetration is not the greatest. So, you end up using those premium rounds, which are heat. Not desirable, but it is what it is. You have to use what you have. Two things that I love about this tank. Definitely mobility and that gun depression. Gun depression minus 12 degrees. And a turret armor that's fantastic once you play the ridge lines. So that's what we're going to do here. We're on map Nebelberg. We're going to get ourselves in the corner of the map over here. Because I figured, you know, I played this map maybe a couple of times before. But I figured this corner seems like there's a lot of high ground here, so I can use my gun depression. That's why I took my tank here. We're going to try to put some shells into these guys, but yeah, unfortunately, UDES 15, 16, there's no way I can pen this guy, especially at the angle he was at, changing to heat rounds. But wait a minute, just when I started changing to heat rounds, look at those YOLOs. The machine just decides to YOLO me. So I was looking to my left side. I was hoping that the freaking UDES not going to YOLO me as well. Luckily, he did not. So we're going to have to wait until our reload completes. In the meantime, we tried to ram the machine. That didn't do much. But luckily, I have a friend with me. So me appealing for help worked out. And this Iron Arnie actually came to help me, which I am very grateful for. Because I would probably be dead if he wasn't here. Anyway, one dangerous tank out of the game. And you know what? In a situations like this, you're thinking to yourself, fuck, I hate being YOLO'd. But, you know, it took very important tank on their team out of the game, which is important. Now, the gun is going to troll me here a little bit. The first shot, unfortunately, missed to the right on the Skoda. I should have been able to pen two shots. Unfortunate as it is, Kranvagn's gun does that every once in a while. But now I figured, oh, that's not good. We're getting run over in town, which is a problem. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to reload quickly here and engage this UDES. So that's what I'm hoping to do right here, using my super gun depression to poke over the ridgeline here and try to shoot his lower plate. So that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, I think we overexpose a little bit, but it is what it is. He puts a shell into us. I don't think he pens us though. We set him on fire instead, so we win this encounter. And now we have one more shell left. Maybe we can shove it in the ass of this Inferno. Can we do that? Boom. Unfortunately, we don't set him on fire. But we did manage to scare him off, so he should run off right now. And at the same time, I'm pretending I'm chasing him, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to get through my reload right here. Plus, I do not want to engage that Jagdpanzer 100. He's very scary. And I have only one tank that's supporting me at the moment, is this T110E4. I'm glad that I have any support, but to be honest, looks like we're gonna lose this flank regardless. I was thinking to myself, stay alive as long as possible. Engage the Skoda again. Again, my shell misses. That was supposed to be a tracking shot, and it misses higher up. Now again, I get trolled over here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just have shitty aim because I don't play in the game at all, and I'm being punished for it. So be it. But we managed to dispose of the Skoda. We take one hit of damage, unfortunately. It would have been more preferable if we didn't take any damage there, but unfortunately we did. So, yeah, so we're sitting only at 795 HP at the moment. Our next step is try to help our E4. I'm gonna reload though, so I'm telling my E4 I'm reloading right now. That Inferno is just playing like a light tank, isn't he? He's just running in circles. He gets taken out by E4. So I thought it's gonna get a bit quieter here at the moment. So I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go up on top of that hill and try to spot the Artie. I was thinking maybe if I poke over, Artie's not far enough. Maybe we can engage whoever's on the other side. That was the thinking process anyway, but I didn't realize that the Jagdpanzer 100 is actually going to go after RE4. I didn't think he was going to do it, but he actually did it. And at this point, I was like, oh shit, I got no shots into Jagdpanzer 100, so I'm going to have to turn around and try to help the E4. So that's what I'm going to do. At least that's what I'm going to start doing. So I'm going to drive in this direction. But unfortunately, I'm going to be late to the party. And that happens more often than not, guys. Like, that was kind of lack of judgment on my part. And here, I could have probably poked over because I know Jagdpanzer 100 fired. I could have poked over. I could have dumped my clip into him. But I was still worried that I'd rather be undetected at the moment. I'd rather be undetected, go back to my high ground, and maybe engage him from there if needed. At least I have some protection there from Artie as well. Actually, here I would as well. But I gotta play using my gun depression. That was the main thing. Unfortunately, driving up, I get spotted here and spooked a little bit. That Jagdpanzer 100 actually turned around and came this way. I was not expecting him to do that, to be honest. So now I'm kind of in a pickle because he's coming after me. I'm 100% sure he's still got shitloads of HP. So this is going to be trouble taking him out of the game. At the same time, I'm wary of the Artie because I know eventually Artie is going to start looking at me. So I got to get myself in a position here where I'm sort of Artie safe. As you see here, Artie's already looking at me. So I want to be sort of Artie safe. Plus, I want to be able to use my 12 degrees of gun depression. So that was the thing in here. Isolate the Artie. Shoot at the Jagdpanzer 100. But I didn't really know what my plan was going to be here still. I really wanted to poke over this ridgeline, but I really wanted to see where Jagdpanzer 100 is going. And it looks like he's coming after me. Okay. So since he's coming after me, I'm going to have to decide here what to do. Do I stay Artie safe or do I just push him? And I decided to just push him. Whatever happens, happens. If Artie hits me. I have to do something here. I got to be able to take him out if I have any chance of survival. And we put one shell into him. Fortunately, Artie misses. And now what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on that superstructure. From that angle, I should be able to pen it almost every time. So we put 2 shells into him right now. He's still a 2-shot. We put a 3rd shell right here. And 4th shot, I really want to make sure I pen. So instead of shooting from where I am, we're actually going to go around him and put it into his side. I shouldn't be auto-aiming over here, but because my reticle was really on his side, not the track, I decided just to auto-aim and hit him. At the same time, Artie misses. Like I said, position was critical in this situation to defend, but my team melted entirely, and this is where you're thinking to yourself, I wish I had a little bit more HP that I lost earlier with that encounter with T-56, the Škoda, plus other tanks. I could have probably been sitting at higher HP number here so I could defend myself. Then I see this T-62A who's full health, and that's a problem. And then unfortunately, by the time I noticed E75, he hits me. So all I can do right now is try to do circle around T-62A. I know that the Artie is hunting me. Luckily, I bounced that shell from T-62. Now we're looking for a shot over here, looking for a shot. We hit him in the engine. We set him on fire. Then I'm looking at my rear, and unfortunately, E75 shows up and shuts us down. I was hoping if I come up the ridgeline a little bit quicker there, I could have had a shot at T-62A, then go back, hold down, defending against E75, but it wasn't meant to be. But still, guys, Kranvagn, what a fantastic tank. Regardless of the endgame stats and what they show, we did manage to put up 6.5k damage, which is very nice. But, you know, like, that tank is still fantastic. In current meta, it still works. Still a very fantastic tank, though, and I strongly recommend it. Anyway, let's focus on a second game now. And in the second game, we are on map Severogorsk. Man, I can't remember the last time I've seen this map. I gotta tell you guys. It's fantastic to see it back. Absolutely fantastic. I miss this map dearly. Another one that's out of rotation that I still kind of miss would be Live Oaks. I gotta say, I used to love Live Oaks. one of the better maps in the game as well. So hopefully they're going to come back in the game soon so you guys can enjoy them. Severogorsk is another one of those. And to start, especially from this spawn with very good gun depression, we're going to get ourselves in position D3. There's an incline over there where you can actually poke the ridgeline, and using my 12 degrees of gun depression, I should be able to put some major damage into these tanks that are actually cresting over that ridgeline over there. So that's what we're going to do. This map looks good, man. Still looks good. Look at this. Good looking map. I gotta say, they did a decent job on this map. Yeah, I did miss it dearly. One of my favorite maps in the game, that's for sure. Alright, so let's get ourselves into that position. Let's see if we can cause some chaos and get this game started. So this is what I was talking about here. I'm just coming up to it right now. There is a ridgeline right here. Right there. And we're going to get ourselves to this ridgeline. Usually there is a bunch of Reds pushing over to this side of the map. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen here. And we're going to have really, a bunch of them to shoot at. So we're going to poke over here. And we have the same units. I think, is it the same guy? That could be the same guy in this game as it was in the last game. Anyway, he gets absolutely slaughtered by artillery. Absolutely. Don't you love the smart artillery players that know where to position themselves on the map? My goodness, I would have trouble hitting him because UDES, when it's hold down, it's a beast and it's hard to penetrate. Yet you can see the effectiveness of those APCR rounds on a tier 8 tank right there. Try to shoot the turret on the AMX 65T and I just couldn't penetrate it, so we had to go for the Capola shot. But now he backed off, and looks like there isn't too many of them here, which is surprising. But we're going to focus our fire on this AMX M454 Tier 10 French heavy tank. I think that's the most obvious target right now. Even though I get shot by AMX 65, it doesn't really matter because I really wanted my team to push up here and start shooting the Tier 10 AMX. It's important that we get him out of the game right now. But we're on a reload, so I let my friendlies just push up and do the work. In the meantime, we're just gonna continue with our reload and progress further. This is very unusual, guys. I don't know if this is normal in this meta or not, but this corridor used to be very heavily contested in the past. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, we spot this Terran. I don't know what the hell he's doing in the middle, but we put a couple of shells into him right there. We get spotted, so we're gonna fall back a little. And we're going to keep using this ridgeline over here. There are some trees here so we can knock them down. And possibly, yeah, this spot here is fantastic for extending view range in the middle of the map. So we're going to try to do that. Then I noticed that my heavy tank is struggling down there on the bottom. So I was going to go down and help him. But I think, yeah, I think he pretty much took care of business. So I don't have to be going there anymore. So I changed my mind. We're going to come back into the same position, same location, to see if we can get more shots of damage in the middle. And if we can't, then we're gonna move up where our friendlies are right now. They're in G4, G3, G4, somewhere over there. So we spot the tier 9 waffle over here. We put a shell into him, but we don't want to take a shot from him. So we're just gonna bait him here. Doesn't look like anyone else is shooting at us, so we're just gonna keep baiting him. Let's see if he shoots. And if he doesn't, then we just want to make sure that if he drives up close enough to that hill, he's not going to have enough gun elevation to hit me. And I think that's what's going to happen here. I'm going to respot him here. There we go. He fires. He didn't have enough gun elevation, so we put one shell into him and then... Damn! I wish I had the full mag in here. At least another shell. But I did not. It is what it is. We're going to go on a reload again. So we're going to reload here. And we're going to rethink the situation. The Terran is spotted. Oh, I would love to take him out of the game. That would be sweet. But I don't think I'm going to reload in time. From what I remember, he's going to disappear. He disappears just before I reload. Yeah, unfortunate. And now he's stationary, so I think he's going to keep spotting me here. From what I remember. I'm going to try to drive up and spot here. Yeah, and I get lit right away. So, yeah, that's not a good situation. That's not a good situation. We're going to try a different angle, though. We're going to try from a different position and see if we still get lit. We're going to try to go behind that tree. And we still get lit. Yeah, that's not good. So that position is broken now. I cannot play it. Looks like Tran has control over the middle of the map. So we're going to have to do something different. And in this situation, I'm just going to go and try to help our friendlies. So we're going to go... I was thinking to go after that Wheezy, but he turns out to be much further away than I thought. I wasn't paying attention to the map. So we're just going to poke out from behind the rock over here and see if we can spot anything. Can't really spot nothing. But we see this T-62A. And yeah, we're going to try to unleash the clip in him. We got lucky with Artie right there. How does that not track him at least? I don't understand this game anymore. Anyway, we put 3 shells out of 4, but to be honest, he should have been dead already because that second shot that I put in was tracking shot that he should have been tracked. Strange. It is what it is. Now Artie's hunting us, so we're gonna have to be cautious over here. We're just gonna wait behind this rock until our reload completes. Last thing I want to do is lose HP right here, so I don't want to give Artie a freebie. So let's complete the reload and rethink the next step. That's why the autoloaders are fantastic, especially Kranvagn. Because you get to take the breather. You're not constantly in a fight. You can take the breather, think for about 15-20 seconds, think about what you want to do next. Where do you want to appear? Do you want to change position? Do you want to relocate? Mobility allows you to do that too with this tank. So I love it. I mean, this tank, in my opinion, is a better AMX-50B. A lot of people are going to disagree with me because AMX-50B is fantastic. The problem with AMX-50B is that it's squishy, extremely squishy, while Kranvagn isn't. Anyway, I decided not to force it there with the RDS. He was looking in that direction, so I'm like, you know what? Let's go through the middle. If I get spotted, I'm going to use the lower ground in order to get through. Then I'm going to use the buildings over here, and we're going to go after this 58 Heavy in the middle. Go fire for fire. Take this guy out. Even if we lose some HP, as long as we take him out, we'll be good. But then I noticed our friendly AMX-50B is actually rolling towards this location, so we'll be good. We're going to be able to take this guy out, no problem. So just like that, we take him down, and we're going to hide against Artie right here again. I don't know how much this is going to help me, but at least it's going to minimize the angle that Artie can actually hit me and point my turret towards where the Artie is, at least where I think the Artie is, so that if he actually shoots at me, it hits my tough part of the armor, so I won't get damaged as much as I normally would. That was the thinking anyway. So we're gonna... I was thinking about reload here, but then I'm like, you know what, this could be closing, so I really want to get some additional damage here at the end of the game. So we're not gonna reload. We're just gonna try to see if we can get shots into this Wheezy. And it looks like we do have a shot, so we're gonna put a shell into his lower plate right there. But then he gets completely obliterated by our Artie. So there he goes. So now we're gonna go on a reload. We're gonna boost our rations so that we get quicker reload over here. Hopefully we can dump that clip into the Artie and put this game well within 6k damage. Hopefully, I was thinking 6 easily if I can get him all to myself. So we're gonna keep driving here. Unfortunately, I didn't know where he is sitting, so he's sitting right here. I'm like, oh shit, that's not good. He's gonna take me down. Luckily, he misses. He doesn't hit me for a lot, and we managed to put a couple shells into him. Too bad we couldn't get our whole clip off, but hey, it is what it is. It's still a very decent game in a Kranvagn. For coming back into the game and not playing as much, and then getting in and taking this thing out and having success in it, I gotta tell you guys, it feels great. We did quite well. We had 5,800 damage with almost 2,000 assisted, class 1 mastery. Not an ace tanker, but still a very nice game in this tank. Finished on top of the team with 1454 base XP, 5.8k damage. Actually, I was over 2k assisted damage, which brings the total to what, 8k damage, 8k combined. Pretty nice. Pretty nice result. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just a random video. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting. I decided to make this one. Who knows when the next one will be. I hope you're still enjoying this game. That's it for now. Until next time. Happy tanking or unhappy tanking, whichever it is. Space Bandit. Checking out.